it, Sarah. All day. Hell yeah.
Arm wrestling's about to take place.
Yeah.
There's also been a lot of talk about the Devon Levan match. There was a controversy going on there with the rules. With King of Table, they changed their rules in King of Table 3. There is no more automatic strap. Instead of going to the automatic strap, after 30 seconds, they would go to a ref's grip. So with that being changed, Devon was kind of not happy. He wants to have the automatic strap. So what's your whole thoughts on that whole situation they got going on?
Devon's only going to fight for whatever is going to be a benefit for Devon, right? He's not going to fight to say, okay, I think this is the best interest of the sport. But I don't know. I mean, I can look at it either way. The
only thing I got to say, though, I think Devon's whole theory with the strap is I think Devon wants arm wrestling to eventually move to always going in the strap every match. I think that's what Devon really believes in all. What do you think of that?
I think that would be wrong, right? I mean, because the straps are meant to say, okay, you guys can't stay together. Let's go ahead and then we'll strap you together and we'll see who's more powerful. And that's what a strap should be used for. It's when there's a slip, not intentional slip. It should be when there's a legit slip, two guys going, both one outside, whatever, and boom, they can't stay together. Because, I mean, arm wrestling is made up of hand strength, wrist strength, forearm strength, it's bicep strength, everything. So now if you're just going to go straps, you're taking away, okay, you don't have to have the strongest hand. You don't have to have the strongest wrist. You can, I like straps for me because in my move, straps make it so people, unless it's a long match like me and Michael Todd, right? And then he works his way out of the strap. But strap keeps it, where people can't get all the way out on your fingers. So I don't know. I'm an advocate of straps, but I think it should be earned, not given.
Okay, and now what do you think since King of Table did have it where before when they signed the contract that I believe that they went to automatic strap if they could, the two athletes couldn't come to agreement after 30 seconds on gripping up and all. So now
no, it should go to a ref grip.
Should go to ref script. But I mean, if they were doing that before and now, Devon goes and signs that contract with, I guess believing, it's always going to be the automatic strap. Then when they went and changed it to King of Table 3, he's like, whoa, when my match, you guys, when we signed the contract, you guys had the automatic strap in effect already. So I kind of see his side of the story and all. And you got to admit, I mean, I really, truly believe that for Devon to even have a shot, he is going to need to get to the strap. And I think it might have scared him also seeing Levan handle Dave and, Dave not be able to slip from him. So what do you think?
Like I said, I think straps should be earned. I don't think it should just be given because all of a sudden I want a timeout. I'm not going to set up or I'm going to delay the start. So we're going to go into a strap. Why is that fair? I mean, to me, get up there, grip. And if you can't stay together and you go, then certainly you should go to the straps. But I don't see let's give you the straps just because you want to wait for it. Right. I mean, I don't see that as fair. Right. So I don't know. I mean, I get where if his contract said otherwise, whatever, God bless him, then don't pull if you don't want to pull, right? Listen, I believe to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? If you're going to go up there, I don't want to beat the best because I've got this trick I want to try. I want to beat the best because I want to get on the table. Let's just go, you and me, and bam, someone give us a ready go, and let's see who's better, right? I think that's what it comes down to. And that's what the spectators want to see. They don't want to see, all right, well, he's going to play mind games, try to get in his head, delay it, just so he can get the straps. And then he's going to try to use the straps to his advantage because he's the more seasoned, knowledgeable puller that's been in the straps, 1,000 times to the other guy's 10, right? And I don't know. I mean, if you want to get in the straps, slip, right? Slip on a go, right? If you're able to, right? But I don't know.
Do you think Devon will be able to slip from Levan's hand after seeing Dave's match?
I'll tell you what, Devon can do just about anything, right? I mean, he's smart. He sits at home. He watches. He's the Tom Brady of arm wrestling, right? Tom Brady's definitely not the most athletic football player out there, right? Devon is definitely not the strongest arm wrestler out there. But knowledge-wise, Devon's like Tom Brady, right? So where he's going to sit there and watch tapes. The rest of us are out going for drinks, hanging out, having a good time. He's sitting on the couch watching an arm wrestling tape on how he's going to beat this guy. Where does he see a weakness? Where does he see this? So if there's a way to slip out of Levan's hand, Devon's going to figure it out, right? Maybe he's going to pull old Jason Vale, God rest his soul, right? He's going to go eat some chicken wings before he competes and slip right out, right? But he used to love Jason. He always found a way to slip out.
So after seeing this past weekend's match with Tim versus Matt, we know that Devon's been training with Matt, over the last month, getting ready for the Levan match. But we also got to see them pulling fresh for fresh, Matt versus Devon. Now that we just saw Matt losing to Tim, is that a concern for you? Because, I mean, Devon and Matt were pretty close. It wasn't, back and forth, wasn't too dominating performance or anything from Devon.
A concern for me? Why would it be a concern for me?
No, I'm just saying for Devon versus Levan match. Is this telling us anything?
It should be a concern for Devon, right? Devon chose to go all the way out there and train with Matt when Devon could have come down and been training with Dave Chafee or me or Michael Todd or anyone, but I don't know why he wouldn't have wanted to come down and train with someone that's heavier and stronger like Levan.
I actually asked him that. The reason why is Devon believes when he's getting ready for a match, the best way for him to get ready is his body reacts to volume as the best. Where going against a guy like you, going a guy against Dave, he's going to be redlining. He said if he had a red line a few times before this, he'd be beat down so much he wouldn't be able to keep progressing and building up his body. So him being a volume guy, pulling guys like Matt and, those Canadian guys that aren't going to totally redline him, he could do that more frequent.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I look at it differently, right? And if I'm going to go against the best, I want to practice with people that are going to make me practice at a level where I need to compete at, right? I don't find any pleasure out of going to a practice where I can just manhandle everyone or I'm not going to be pushed to my limit. Because if we all went in the weight room and I lifted 100 pounds every time I went in, right? Am I going to be able to go into a bench contest and bench 300 pounds? Probably not, right? Because I've never tried it. So I want to go ahead and push it to the limit and see what it does. And I understand if he wants to have a few weeks of rest or a month of rest, right? Where he goes against easier opponents. That's fine. But still, he's now talking. He went against Michael Todd, right? That's his last match. And he walked through that one, right? So he walked through it. So now who has he practiced with since Michael, right? That's really challenged him or made him have to, try or strain. I haven't seen him really go anywhere or do anything practice-wise. So listen,
he did pull though John Brzezinski recently. That was the most recent. So, he had that build up and he got the pull.
But John's 220 pounds, right? So John being 220 pounds and 90 years old, it's what's he going to get out of it, right? So he should be going against someone that's, young, fresh, hungry, strong as a bull, and he should be going over and then going against like Eric Spoto and letting Eric get on him wherever Eric's the strongest, right? Because Eric can bench 700-800 pounds. I'd let Eric get on me in the worst way possible. I'm open up as far as I can be, where Eric is going to be at his strongest point, and then let him apply that pressure and then try to come out of there and bring him back, right? Because that's the type of force he's going to go against when he goes against Levan.
I can't believe that you refer to the GOAT of our sport as a 90-year-old man and not strong or whatever. There's nobody
I didn't
else.
say he wasn't strong. He's strong for a 220-pound guy, but I mean, listen, it is what it is. He can be the GOAT, but he's he's an old-time GOAT, right? The hillbilly, but
Oh my God.
whatever.
So there's another
Still mad.
tournament.
I'm still mad at him. I'm still mad at him for saying to Chance that after John beat Chance, right? John won. John beat Chance at your meet. And then afterwards, he goes on film saying that, oh, yeah, Chance, you'll beat Jerry. You'll beat Jerry. Fuck, John ain't going to beat Jerry, but he's going to tell someone that he just beat that he's going to beat Jerry? He's out of his fucking mind. Whatever. I still love John. I just, people say the stupidest things, so I can go ahead and jump into that category too. John was good, a long time ago, but he's still good, right? Let's say before he was an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10, right? But I beat him, right? And what was it, fucking 13 years ago? And so I got my win on him when he was really good. And then I beat him again after that. And then whatever, he's got, a handful of wins on me when I was in my 20s, but still the John now is, he's good. He is, he's really good, right? So John, let's say John used to be an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. John now is probably an 8, and that 8 beats most people.